It's a great pleasure to be here and talk a little bit about the Empowerment Through Music program with the New Mexico Jazz Workshop. The program has been an amazing opportunity for some of the young people that I've worked with in the juvenile justice facility at YDDC here in Albuquerque. I'm a musician, but I've also been a social worker, and I've worked with teenagers in trouble for over 50 years. Originally in New York, I was a co-founder of the DOOR, Center for Alternatives. These days, I work with the Transition Project. The project is to help young people who have been in trouble through substance abuse, young people who have behavioral health issues, who have ended up in the juvenile justice facility, have been adjudicated for a year, 2 years, sometimes even as a youthful offender. And our goal is to help them, when they come out, to make a positive transition back into the community. That means to be able to find meaning in life, to be able to move away from substance abuse, and to have positive alternatives. I mention positive alternatives because music is one of the greatest alternatives. It's a way for a person to express themselves, a way to find healing, it's a way to be part of a community, and it's a way to even find employment in the field of music. One of the young people that I worked with particularly, named Marco, was the one who told me about the jazz workshop when it first began at YDDC, and he invited me to bring my guitar and play a track on one of his hip-hop compositions. I mention that also because his composition is called "What Do We Live For?" That song was transformative for him. It was a song that helped him really think through what kind of life he had in the gangs, in substance abuse, living on the streets, going nowhere. At the age of 16, when he was arrested and given a 2-year sentence, he began to write music. He realized he had a talent for it. As a matter of fact, his wife and he currently still produce music on their own at home. They write and are very creative. The song, "What Do We Live For?" really highlighted the difference between the meaninglessness of the life that he had lived and the hope that he had for the future. Marco today is a family man. He's got 2 children, a house, a car, works in the energy industry. He's now about 26 years old, and I still get invited to his children's birthday parties, and we always play that song, "What Do We Live For?" every time I visit him.